Alright, welcome to Turf Battles. If you've already signed up with Aeria Games and downloaded Turf Battles, then you should have been here once you've logged in. This is the login screen. This is where you create your characters or select them. So I'm going to create a new character for Nephilim, because this tutorial is specifically for Nephilim. So first you type in your name, whatever you want it to be, click next and click Nephilim. You can choose Nephilim if you want to, but I'm going to this time for the Nephilim tutorial. Humans, you can be Fist Warrior, Blade Warrior, or Red Mage. Nephilim, you can be Archer or Blue Mage, so I'm going to make an Archer right now. And you can see the stats up here. Click next, and you can choose female or male, doesn't matter, just your preference. And then you can choose the hairstyle, which can be anything you like. I'm going to choose this hairstyle. No, actually a different one. Don't like that one. There we go. I'll choose this hairstyle. So I'll create the character, and now go into the game. Alright, now that you're in the game, you should be in Varus if you're Nephilim. I'm right here. So here are the basic key commands. Tab opens up your inventory, that shows where all the items are, and all your weapons and gear and everything. And if you have money, which is called money in this game, then it should appear right there. Now to see your character stats, you press I, and it should show all your character stats, the basic stats, which are strength, dexterity, and vitality, and your magic attribute. And for Red Mage, it should be Red magic attribute, Blue Mage, Blue magic attribute. For Archer, I think it's Blue magic attribute, and then Fist and Blade, it doesn't matter which magic attribute you put it into, it's just your favorite color. And over here you can see that here's your HP bar, it is red, your mana bar, which is blue for magic, and your stamina bar, that's how long you can run without having to walk, and dexterity increases that. Strength increases the attack power, dexterity increases your stamina, and vitality increases your HP, just so you know. To view your skills, press K, and it will show the list of all skills and all the requirements to get them. The higher the skill, the more damage you do. So to use a skill, you click on the skill and drag it down to its respected area down here, and that's how you use them. You can also put items into your hotbar key right here. These are really useful. And so let's start off with the first quest by opening tab and clicking the newbie scroll. And so now you have to talk to the new player guide, and he'll teleport you to Metanel right here. You talk to Metanel and you start the quest after reading through all that. Read through it again. It's very helpful information if you're first time playing. You can find all the information by pressing F1. It'll tell you all character keys and everything, and it'll talk to you about tell you about battle, trade menu, map, stats, friends, skills, tribe, and teleport, and that whole lot. It's very helpful if you can't remember what key goes where and what does what. Anyways, so the first monster you want to attack is the Junior Beetle after just leaving Varus Castle right there. So to attack, you have to wait for the cursor to turn into a sword, and then left click and hold. This works for Archers and Blade and Fist Warriors. Now you talk to Metanel and you finish that. Now you continue on the quest by opening the quest menu, which is by pressing T, and it says mission for newbies, your current status, and your remaining goals. Also, I want to show you that when you are leveling up, your experience shows up here in your experience bar. It also shows your level and the percentage, and it also shows the stats that you get, which you can double click and distribute among your basic stats and magic attribute to however you want it. And now to continue the quest, if you need to find an NPC, press M, that will show up the map, and then click on the magnifying glass and type in the NPC name. It should appear in a red square. So if you want to find the NPC for the next quest, you just open your map and type in the NPC name, and it shows up, let me move it, There we go, a red square on the map, and that's where you go to continue a quest or find an NPC. And so, you read through it, and he gives you a bow and experience and everything. The information that I say is pretty useful if you're a new player. If you're not a new player, you could just get the experience. See, I just leveled up, now I have 20 stat points. For every level, you gain 10 stat points, and you distribute that among all your basic stats and attributes. And just keep going along. You check your progress by looking at where you are in the quest info, and keep on going. Once you've read through all of it and you feel comfortable knowing what you're supposed to do. Look at that, already level 4. Some people think the quests are a waste of time, but they're actually great for getting experience. And you can find a whole list of them in the description box. I will put them there. And there you go, you finished your first quest. And another thing you need to know is that these NPCs, they sell all the items and armor and everything. Like this NPC, for instance, sells all the garbs for Archer and Blue Mage. You can switch between the tabs up here, right above the buy button. And if you have enough money and the required stats, you can buy them. And in case you don't know what things the NPC sells, usually there's a sign around them that says what they are selling. So if you walk down the line, you can see whatever these NPCs are selling and buy that items. Now, just from that quest you got quite a few items, but you still cannot wear them, so you will need to level up and use these stats right here to apply them to your basic stats and then use them. What I recommend for an archer is to stat for their bow and skills. That'll be easier because they want to hit harder. Blue Mage also stat more for their staves and skills. Batsu right here is a warehouse assistant, I guess that's what we can call him. But a warehouse is basically a bank, and that is where you can store all your items and gear and everything if your inventory is too full. That's pretty useful. And just looking around, the best way to train on monsters is by attacking all the purple named monsters because they give you the most XP. Like earlier, left click and wait for the circle to turn red, and then they will attack without having to click anymore. To pick up the items, press shift, and that will automatically pick up the items. Now you keep leveling however much you want, and just keep running around until you find more purple name monsters, once the other purple name monsters are not purple anymore. But yeah, anyways, red named, better not to attack them. It's better to attack a purple named because they give the most XP. Right. But also an important part of this game is using potions. Potions, you can carry up to about 500 of them, and they are really helpful because they heal your health, and without them you would die really, really fast. Like, fast. And so, just keep attacking them. One thing that you can do with archers, mages, and is press S, which is the backwards button, and then press space and right as you jump, because space is the jump bar. Right as you jump, you click on the monster and it attacks. In this way you do not get any damage from the monster and you can safely gain experience. It takes a bit longer, but it's easier.